Hey guys, this is Big Phil. Welcome back to another video. This time, I'm going to be showing you guys my new workstation, my new baby. Alright, this is the MacBook Pro M1, the Pro version. I didn't go with the Max. The Max is too much power and also too much money. Even this right here, it's a lot of money. This cost me $2,500 US. It's a lot of money and not everybody can afford it, and that's the reason why the MacBook Pro is not for everybody. This right here is 10 core CPU, 16 core GPU, 16 gig of RAM, and 1 terabyte SSD storage, which I think is the best specification for a lot of people out there. Yeah, this right here, this is what a lot of people will be getting because it is enough. It's a lot of power and everything just good. 16 gig of RAM is great for video editing, photos editing, content creators. You know, I bought it because I know it's something that I'm going to be using for work. I'll spend most of my time on this thing. I call it a workstation because I spend most of my time. I can set 90% of my time editing photos and videos. So this is it, and this is the option. This is the specs that most of you guys should go for. All right, you know, I don't want to talk too much. I want to check out my new workstation. It's crazy. Open up any Apple product is very simple. You don't need any knife or no unboxing knife or anything. You just pull the tab. It's very simple. So, gotta be gentle with her. I don't know why am I calling it her. Is it her or him? And pull it out just like this. And there we go, guys. Ooh, she's here. I'm so happy, man. I've been waiting for a new MacBook Pro for almost 2 years now. I mean, I've been waiting for it until now. It's here. And I went with Space Gray. Normally, I wanted to go with the silver version, but I realized that so many people are buying the Space Gray. I don't know why. Let somebody let me know down in the comment section. Why is everybody going with the Space Gray? Why not silver? Is there a reason? Is it just because of the color? I don't know, but Space Gray. All right, let's see what else comes in the box. I'm gonna put this guy somewhere here. Ooh, it's heavy, man. It's heavy, really. And this is the 16 inches right here. I think it's the best size for most people, especially if you're gonna be doing a lot of multitasking. 16 inch is the best. All right, it comes with the charging cable, which is MagSafe. I'm going to tell you guys a little story about what happened to my last computer, and I'll tell you a reason why I'm really happy that Apple is going back with the MagSafe. I'll explain to you guys later. So this is it. This is how it looks like. And braided cable, very long. I like that. MagSafe to Type-C. Let's see what else comes in the box. Quick start guide. I hope there are stickers in here. I'm like, okay, right here. I hope this thing got stickers because I bought the last Apple Watch. There were no stickers inside. Oh, no sticker? Really? Are you kidding me? All right, there we go. Got sticker. And this is the charging brick. I guess this is about 140 watts. Yes, 140 watts, which means it's gonna charge really fast. And Type-C, which is great. So this is it, and that's everything you get in the box. I bought the MacBook Pro to replace my iPad Pro. This has been my main computer for about 4 years now. I've been using an iPad Pro as an editing machine, editing photos, videos. All the videos you see on YouTube right now are from here using LumaFusion. This thing is a beast. It's incredible. But for, I can say about 5 to 6 months now, I've realized that it's getting slow because the things that I do right now are much bigger than an iPad Pro. And that's one reason why I decided to go with a MacBook Pro this time. But I love this thing, man. Easy to carry around. The only thing I'm going to miss so much about this is Apple Pencil. Using this thing for editing photos and video is so simple, so good, man. You just touch, precise. I take a lot of notes. I mean, I'm still gonna keep this one. I'm gonna put this guy on the corner. And let's do a one-hand test. See if I can open the MacBook Pro with one hand. Come on. And yeah. Ooh. Let's check around for all the parts that comes with the 2021 MacBook Pro. Now on one side, as you can see right here, we have the MagSafe, which you just simply put it right there. It magnetizes. And for example, if you accidentally pull the cable, it's easy to come out without pulling down your computer. Now let me show you guys what happened to my old computer, which this is it right here. This is my old Samsung computer. And as you can see, it is broken right here. And that's because I had it one day, it was on charge, and I think it was in a dark room, there was no light, so I was moving around. I forgot that the computer is on charge, and I pulled the cable, it pulls this computer, hit it on the ground, and this is what happened. So that's one reason why I'm so happy that Apple went back with the MagSafe, because trust me guys, so many people out there have break down their computer because of the charging cable. So MagSafe is the best. If all computer companies can do the same like this, it would be amazing. So we have MagSafe, we have two Thunderbolt 4 Type-C inputs on one side. Then here we have headphone jack, which is great. On the other side, we have another thing that I'm so excited about, SD card slot. Oof. Like, I've been using an iPad Pro for about 4 years now. And one thing that always annoyed me is walking around with so many dongles, so many cables, SD card readers and all those things. But now I don't need any of those. SD card reader is here, amazing. There's another Type-C Thunderbolt 4 and HDMI. Damn, Apple just killed everything this year. They gave us everything. Amazing, man. Oof, it's heavy. Trust me guys, this thing is heavy. And it's big. And when you turn it over, we have a MacBook Pro engraved onto the back or onto the bottom of the device right here. MacBook Pro, it looks good. And there are 4 rubber stoppers to keep this device in place, which they're very large and yeah, they extend very well. So it also helps to allow heat to come out of the device right here. These are the vents. There's one long big vent right here. Then there's another one on this side. And one right here. Yeah, and on the front we have a little path here, which that's where you're gonna. I mean, it's gonna be easy for anybody to open up the MacBook Pro just like this. I'm gonna do it this time, and we're gonna take off the sticker. Ooh, that display is fantastic. Wow. You know what? Let me set up this thing, then we'll get back and see and check this computer in full details. Stay tuned. And there is a biggest trackpad right here. I think Apple makes the biggest trackpad on all laptops and computers out there. This is huge. And ooh, it feels smooth, feels so good to navigate through the device. The keyboard. Now, the keyboard is something that I also love about this computer because it feels so good. It has like a spring mechanism that when you click on a key, it springs back up so fast. It feels so good. It has a very less noise. It's not too loud, very simple, but I like it. Yeah, and the speakers. There are 2 giant speakers on each side beside the keyboard, as you can see right here. I'm gonna test out the speaker later, but now there is also a Touch ID right here, which I think is good because touching it is just fast. As you touch it, you open up your device really fast. The keyboard, as you can see, I went with both language, Thai and English. On the top, you have all the shortcuts, like the brightness, and you have the brightness, you have skip and reverse, you have play and pause, sound. Here you can increase the volume, reduce the volume. So all the keyboard is good, feels good, it sounds good. Yeah. Now let's hear the speakers, because I mean I've heard a lot of people saying the speaker on the 16-inch MacBook Pro 2021 is the best. Let's hear it sound. As you heard for yourself, those speakers sounds incredible. So much bass, it sounds so good. It's just rich, good quality. I mean, most laptops out there, they just sound with no bass, just mufflers. But this right here, it sounds so clear, so much bass, rich quality, sound quality, man, coming out of this thing. I mean, I've never doubted the speakers on any Apple product. Even the iPad Pro that I have here, it sounds incredible. So this one of the best. Now, let's talk about this display because it is beautiful. I mean, it is gorgeous. This is one of the best display I've ever seen, I've ever used on any device. It is incredible. The brightness can go from 1000 right up to 1600 nits. Like, just let that sink in. That's crazy. 1600 nits. Most smartphones out there are mostly around 1500, but this has 1600, so it's so bright. The resolution is 3456 by 2234, which is, I think it's almost 4K. Yeah, this is almost 4K display, so it is incredible, so bright. The colors, perfect, accurate. It is a liquid retina XDR display, which means it is mini LED. But it is not OLED, almost as OLED. So the black is deep black, colors are contrast, everything looks good on it. This will be so good to watch movies. I mean, I'm not buying it for watching movies, but it's gonna be so good for editing photos and videos because you want a perfect, accurate color when it comes to editing photos and videos. Talking about a display, let's address the elephant in the room, the notch. Yes, the notch is here. And for people who knows me well, knows that I hate the notch. I've never liked the notch. That's the reason why I don't have a modern iPhone. That's because of the notch. And it's here. But the good thing is, on the MacBook Pro, which is a big display, 16-inch, you don't really feel the notch. I mean, it just go out of its sight, especially even when you're doing things. For example, if you're browsing, if you go on a full screen, you realize that the notch is gone. So it's something that you don't see all the time. It's not like on an iPhone. On an iPhone, you see the notch at all time. But on the MacBook Pro, most apps just simply close the notch. As you can see right here, everything is gone. If I use something else, for example, if I use, let's use the calendar. Let's use the calendar on a full screen. As you can see, the notch is gone. So most of the applications just automatically close the notch. So it's not really a big deal here. But I'm still not a big fan of the notch. But the good thing is, right on the notch, we have a camera. And the camera is so good. 1080p display, which is much better than most laptops in the market right now. 1080p display is better. In most laptops, you have mostly 720p, but this is 1080, so it's great. And as you can see right here, the color is good. The quality is better. I mean, it's going to be great, especially now that we're staying home. We do a lot of Zoom meetings. We do a lot of online classes. A lot of things takes place on a computer. So having a better camera is welcome. And all the applications are right here. We got things like iMovie, which I'm a huge fan of iMovie. It is basic, but it's incredible for editing basic type of video, which I'm going to be buying the Final Cut Pro. Right now, I don't have it right now. I'm going to do it. I'm going to install it later. Then I'll be able to use Final Cut Pro for editing most of my videos. But I still got to learn a lot from this MacBook Pro right here. There are so many things I have to learn from it. I have to install so many different applications. And I'm going to be doing more videos, especially showing you guys how it works or some of my takes about the MacBook Pro, what I love about it, what I dislike about it, and everything. I'll be doing so many videos. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, so you won't miss out all those great videos coming up on Big Phil TV. And so many things I'm going to be doing with this MacBook Pro. A lot. And that's all about this video, guys. Let me know down in the comment section, what do you guys think about the new 2021 MacBook Pro? Do you like it? Are you planning on buying it?